Hello there, I'm Tanya Windiger, and having complex post-traumatic stress disorder, my anxiety levels I was really struggling with them. You know, the biggest struggle was that even sometimes I didn't even know why I had a panic attack. It was I felt so out of control. I didn't know when I'm going to be really triggered. I didn't know why my anxiety was up. So it was a real struggle. It was really difficult. And I just wished that would just disappear magically. But anxiety is a feeling that is just part of the whole thing. And if we want to have good feelings, we'll have to have an anxiety. But if you, like myself, if you've been growing up and you haven't learned healthy ways of dealing with really intense emotions, you're still struggling as an adult. But the good thing is that even in adulthood, we're not stuck with the brain that we have, like Dr. Daniel Amen always says. We can actually change it still. So there's our brain has tremendous capacity to change. So I like my breathing exercises now. I love them. When I first started, I didn't. I thought it was this silly exercise, really, and I didn't really do it, and it didn't help. But all it really was just focusing on my breathing. You know, breathe in 1, 2, 3, and out 1, 2, 3, 4. And I was like, this is just ridiculous. How is this ever going to change anything? But what I came to realize is that if I really want to change my anxiety levels, if I really want to start being able to manage them better, manage my panic attacks better, you know, calm myself down quicker, then I need to get good at that. You know, initially I could do one breath and my brain was already off. You know, I just couldn't stay focused on the breathing. I couldn't even manage that. So, but I stuck it out, and all I did was 10 breaths, and I did it probably about 5 times a day. So I set myself a timer, or had really set times where I was doing this. And it doesn't take, initially it took me a long time to get through 10 breaths, but I'm much better now. So it actually is a rather quick exercise, and an exercise you can do anywhere. You know, you can do it at home, in the car, in the toilet, at the beach. It's not something people that would actually notice. You don't need any equipment. And the most important thing that I didn't realize for so long was that you actually need to practice that when you're okay-ish. You know, at the moment, especially at the moment where you're actually feeling quite safe, that's the best time to do it initially. And that's what I didn't get. That's why it took me so long to kind of manage my anxiety. But if you start doing this when you're okay-ish, you know, they used to say it takes about 3 weeks to build a new habit. Now they actually say 66 days. So give it at least 3 months, please. Because for the first month I was doing that breathing exercise, and I was really doing it like at least 5 times a day. It changed nothing on my anxiety levels, nothing. You know, it didn't change the way I managed my panic attacks. It has literally no impact at all. But I stuck it out. I was persistent because I was so determined that I was going to be able to manage my anxiety. I stuck it out for longer, and because I'm quite a slow learner, I actually doubled the time. I was really focused on this exercise for 6 months, and because it had such a tremendous impact on my life, I stuck this exercise out. You know, I've been doing this exercise for over 10 years, and I'm at the level where I'm so much better at controlling my anxieties. I'm constantly checking in with myself, becoming aware, you know, what my anxiety levels are. For me, one big thing is I really tense up my shoulders. I really get tense or clench my teeth and things like that. So I'm really aware that I constantly check in, how am I? Because these are the first signs something's not right, you know, and I need to get my anxiety back down, calm myself down. And if you have the time to do something really soothing for yourself afterwards, awesome, do it. You know, whether this is like listening to nice music, colouring in, dancing, playing music, doing qigong, meditation, tapping, yoga, or if it's just snuggling up in a really cozy blanket, or having heat packs. Heat packs were awesome for me because I was so tense on my shoulders, and I constantly got tension headaches because I really was tense. So find something soothing as well. And, like I said, the key with these things, to build those neuronal pathways, because we really have to build them. So that becomes automatic. Now, when I have a panic attack, I still have them occasionally, but nothing to the extent like I used to have. But I can calm myself down much quicker. I can talk myself through the breathing exercise. It is automatic. The first thing I think when my anxiety levels reaches a certain level is the first thing I think is breathe. And I talk myself through that. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, out, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, and it's, it feels amazing. It feels amazing to take back some of that control, of that, being able to regulate those really, really intense emotions. It just changes the way you feel about yourself, because I used to beat up on myself, I got so frustrated with myself and hated myself and was ashamed of, for having those intense emotions, having no control whatsoever over them. But getting that back, like I always say, tame that demon within, tame that anxiety. It's an amazing feeling, and I wish you all get there. So stick it up, be really, really determined. It's such a basic exercise everyone can do. There's no money involved, there's no equipment involved. You can just do it anywhere, anytime. So, but it's the persistence to stick it out, because I know, I can promise you, it will change things for you too. And it's just an amazing feeling. So thank you, bye for now.